And so it's come to this. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that, when the clock strikes midnight, the 2010s will become a thing of the past. I gotta tell you, Twilight, the 2010s has been a very interesting journey for me. And I've met a lot of amazing people along the way. I know I'm still young, but I feel like an entire half of a lifetime has passed. Actually, in my case, it has.
Hey, could you two keep your voices down, please? You're kind of loud.
Who said that? It's Megadenzilla! You sly dog. You caught me monologuing.
I actually wanted to introduce you to my new friend. Come on out, you green Goliath.
Smoke!
Oh my god, it actually happened.
I'm buff!
My tallest, meat-masked Hulk.
Put her there! That is a tight grip. You do not want to get in the fight with this guy. Duly noted.
Would you look at that? Another Hulk.
Brother.
It's party time! K-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta!
Oh no.
What's oh no mean?
He said the P word.
Party?
Now you said it again!
Yeah, man, where'd you go?
I shrunk as soon as she ran into me. Still hurt though.
That much punk energy can be too dangerous.
Anyhow, I'm gonna go downstairs now.
Twy, I'm gonna go see what everyone else is up to. You can join me whenever you wish.
And that is why I believe that Robbie Rotten should be declared meme of the decade. It was by his great goodness that we were all united together, and it's because of that that we are going to stay united as memers.
Yes.
It was his meme, Dank Phantom. He was #1.
Wait, what about the anime memes?
That, my friend, deserves its own list.
Wakarimashita.
Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole.
Yeah, and the #1 hero for the anime fans will be All Might. I am here! It's the All Might Etolist!
I did a pun.
Ole, ole.
You guys talking about memes in here?
Indeed, we are. We have unanimously agreed on the meme of the decade.
Hey! Robbie Rotten!
Who do you respect? Sparta flop.
So, dude,
What's up, dude?
we're finally here. At the end of the decade.
I know. It's been quite a ride, hasn't it?
That couldn't be more of an understatement. Let us not forget, you were, like, the internet's biggest horror icon of the early 2010s. You were everywhere. Every time I would go to a clothing store and I saw a mannequin with a suit, I thought of you. I'd say you were probably one of the best memes we got of the 2010s.
Well, thank you. It feels nice to be appreciated after you've been forgotten. My claim to fame stemmed like a root from the fears of Let's Players. And then teenage girls started to get obsessed with me.
And then you got a movie.
And it sucked.
True.
Hello told list gan il.
Hello, meme man. I was just talking to Slender Man.
who was one of the biggest memes of the early 2010s. And here I am talking to one of the biggest memes of the later 2010s. One of the best.
But alas, I could not do it alone. The memers are the real heroes. Also, I brought along some of my Dank friends.
Holy crap.
Okay, you brought those three, but why am I sensing three more?
Oh no.
Hello, Green Man.
Warren, this is unexpected. I haven't seen you in eons.
We meet again at long last, and you haven't changed a bit. Also, I have brought friends.
Hello, Long Boy and Block. Good to see you again.
I don't know what is, but it's speaking the language of the gods.
So they're trying to replace you? Yeah. Without me, hell has no prince of lust. There's a lot of fiery debate over who should be the next to claim that title. Some even say it should be... Oh, hello. Greetings, my Thomas. Look what I got for Christmas.
Nice. Is that some sort of magical pendant?
Yes, it was once a conduit for the Time Stone long ago. Now it's just a cool-looking medallion.
Even so, that's still a pretty nifty trinket.
I mean, just look at it. It's cool. Is your new yet?
No, not yet, but it will be very soon.
If it was new, why would we still be here?
Crestful walking.
Never change, Sdrawkcab.
Who are you? Oh, hey. My name's Krash. Spelled with a K because it's cool. Okay. And where exactly did you come from? I actually don't remember. But, aren't you, in charge of Super Battle Brothers? Yes, I am. I happen to be one of its founding fathers. Cool. Can I sign up for the next tournament? Sure, I guess. You can sign up for the tournament in my office that's just down the hallway. Okay, thanks. I'm okay. Wow. That's a lot of fighters. Can't wait to join them.
Now you should go and wasting time here. There is someone else who I think you should see, my Thomas.
I've met plenty of new faces today, Lord Vader. Who could this possibly be?
You might actually be quite familiar with him. You should be here right about...
Big Snoke!
I see you still recognize me, Daniel.
I do. You ruled the Urkin Empire centuries before I did.
And from what I've heard, you've been doing my job fairly well.
You have heard correctly. I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
Your new empire?
Well, it's not really new. I've been in office for 7 years. By the way, what's with the mask? You don't usually wear them.
My injuries have become more of a burden than ever. But the Force is all I need to survive.
Not enough to recover from what Disney did to you.
You what?
Nothing. It's actually cool to see you in person. Kylo always spoke very highly of you.
Anyway, there is actually a very particular thing I wanted to discuss with you. I know what you did last December.
What?
All the Sith on Coruscant were talking about you. The Urkin Emperor single-handedly destroyed planet Earth and rebuilt it with the Infinity Gauntlet.
That's not really something I want to talk about. I'm not very proud of it. I know I've destroyed planets and stars before, but this was different. I had to do it. The Ghost of Apocalypse told me that I had to do this if I wanted to achieve my ultimate goal.
Now don't be modest. The child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. In your case, you watch the world burn. A commendable effort. When a system does not work, you take its foundation, burn it to a crisp, and from its ashes you build a better one. You are a worthy successor to the throne.
Thanks. I guess.
Anyway, I've also been impressed by your superpowers. Particularly, you are a master of electrokinesis.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Show me how powerful you really are. Let us see who is the true master of lightning.
Well, alright, if you say so. What is this guy trying to prove? He's powerful, and he's up to something. I don't think I like it.
Strike me down. Prove you are the true Almighty Thomas. Because right now, I stand above you. Such strength, just as I predicted. We fight harder when we're being put down, and you have just proven my point. I will leave you be for now.
Hello there. Ferronidas, my old friend. By any chance did you happen to notice where me man and O-Ring went off to?
I'm afraid not.
O-Ring, we have achieved comedy by descending into the second dimension.
Yes. The path to righteousness is flat. Let us laugh, injustice and graphite.
But I'm particularly glad that you're here. You were one of the biggest influences of the decade for me. After all, it was you who revealed who I truly was and who set me on a path to achieving greater power. And for that, I humbly thank you for all you have done for me, Lord Ferronidas.
You're welcome, Dan. That's what angels do. We help put others on the path to righteousness, setting them on a journey to achieve greatness in life. And yet, I feel as if your story is not quite done yet.
Perhaps not.
So back to what you were saying about the chocolate briefcase. Hey, Zed.
These guys just started speaking Japanese and now they're fighting and I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Don't worry, it happens. Hello, Jack. Claudius. At last, Dan the man himself. Tell me something. How influential were the 2010s to the both of you? Well, I suppose it all started when I came to Earth in 2015. I was initially hell-bent on being a conqueror, but over time I became more of a protector. And I learned the value of friendship along the way. As cheesy as that sounds.
And serving under you gave me a sense of belonging in this strange world that we live in. I definitely feel like the two of us have changed for the better.
That's all I needed to hear. Anyway, I'm gonna be leaving any second now.
Where are you going?
My family is celebrating New Year's at the fall residence this time, so Twilight and I are gonna go there.
Well, in that case, my tallest and your highness, I'll see you next decade.
That is the most generic thing for you to say.
No, that would be see you next year. You don't get to say decades at all. May I go with you?
Sure, I guess.
I was hoping that an old pal of ours might show up again. A particular rodent with laser swords.
Do you really think that Mickey will show up?
Not really, but I think it'd be cool if he did.
What are you guys doing?
I'm training to become stronger so that I can defeat the 2019 bros once and for all. Although I reckon we'd be calling them the 2020 bros sometime soon.
Well, best of luck with that, my swashbuckling friend.
You call that lifting? I've seen bugs lift better than you. Well, technically, most insects can lift more than their own body weight, so I take that as a compliment. That's not what I meant, maggot.
Both of you are pathetic anyway.
Arr, I'd like to see you do better, you emo Vader wannabe.
Fine. Behold the power of the sword.
Holy Mary, Mother of Joseph. As over-dramatized as it sounds, we are at the end of an era. I have a feeling 2020 will be very different. But I wonder, you Earthlings called the 1920s the Roaring 20s. What will the 2020s be?
Well, a friend of mine suggested that we should call them the Rowering 20s. Get it?
Ew. Where are you going? I have to see this.
Mickey, my old friend. You finally returned. Where have you been all this time?
I was in exile. Learning that I was just a little lab rat, I just felt like I had no sense of belonging. So, in my solitude, I studied the Force. And I got mixed up in this interdimensional adventure with this great old one. It was a long, perilous journey, but I finally made it back.
Well, from the sound of that, it looks like you'll have plenty of stories to tell everyone. We've missed you, Mick. Myself, Ferronidas, Sans, Claudius, even Zed.
Wait, it's not 2020 yet, is it?
Almost. I say you came back just in time.
Wait,
Guys, I think HowToBasic is about to say its first word.
is that even possible? I thought you only spoke subtitled gibberish.
No.
2020 is here. Here's to a new year of more prayers and less sinners.
I can toast to that.
he always been so theatrical?
I don't know. But you know what? I just realized something. He's actually not that tall.